Good morning, St Ignatius, and welcome to the special speech day episode of the Home Group.
We're very excited to be streaming live at the St Ignatius College 2019 Speech Day, not to mention our third Speech Day episode as anchors.
This week, we will reflect on the year that has been, looking back at some of the highlights over the year.
So without further ado, let's get into the rundown. We began the year with the swimming and athletics carnivals, which saw close competitions split in houses for overall shields, followed by the senior formal.
The Year 8 orientation camp was not too far behind. The commencement of the European Culture Tour, Year 9 Canberra Tour and Civics program marked the end of Term 1. Easter and the Jesuit Football Exchange took place during Term 1 holidays. Term 2 began with the annual music camp in Nunyara, followed by the careers market and NAPLAN testing. However, the highlight of the first few weeks had to be Mission Fete Day and the house performances. The remainder of the term saw significant events such as the Music Cabaret, Year 7 to 11 class photos and Year 8 Grandparents' Day. The end of the semester saw the Year 10 Work Experience and the Year 11 Caroline Chisholm programs take place. During the semester break, we had the JAXA Girls Carnival and Jesuit Wedding Carnival, as well as several immersions and retreats. Now on to the second semester of the year with one of the most important events on the college calendar, the Patronal Feast Day Mass taking place. This was followed by Blue Week, the Aerobics National Finals and Intercol. The Theatre Arts production of Bugsy Malone and Senior Sports Presentation Evening brought us to the end of Term 3. But the year still isn't over. So far this term, we've already had the Night at the Theatre concert, Arts and Activities Awards evening, as well as a final assembly for our graduating class. Well, that brings us to the end of the rundown, a recap of 2019. But of course, we'll be back at the end of the episode for a special send-off. For now, it's over to Patrick and Henry with the Sports Report.
Thanks, Irina and Jeremy.
Good morning, St Ignatius, and welcome to the New Look Sports Report. I'm Patrick.
And I'm Henry, and we're very excited to be at Speech Day 2019.
I know, right? What a place to debut on the Home Group, hey? Let's get into it with our house events.
We go all the way back to February as Xavier started the year strong with a well-earned victory at the Swimming Carnival. Not to be forgotten was Campion, who took home the House Spirit Cup.
A great way to start each year. The Athletics Carnival was up next and saw Cosca take out the win for the first time since 2015 in a tight affair. Regis took home the House Spirit Cup this time.
Late in Term 3, we had the Bells of Listorta race, seeing Campion take home that one. Well done to everyone who gave it their all and showed amazing team spirit.
Moving to co-curricular sport now, we saw outstanding displays of determination, sportsmanship, grace and humility throughout the year.
In the swimming, we enjoyed a very successful evening at the Catholic Co-Ed Carnival during Term 1, winning 5 shields and being declared the overall winners of the event.
Our aerobics girls were simply outstanding again in 2019 as 4 teams made their way to nationals on the Gold Coast in August.
A special mention must go to our secondary open team Triple Threat, who placed first, an outstanding achievement.
In the athletics, a successful season was highlighted with the winning of the Achilles Cup B Division.
And we had our Open A basketballers compete gracefully at the 2019 Jesuit Basketball Tournament in Term 3 holidays, as well as our middle years footballers heading over to Melbourne during the Term 1 holidays to play Loyola College Watsonia in the football trip.
During the Term 2 holidays, a group of 20 girls also travelled to Loyola College Watsonia to participate in the annual JAXA Girls Sports Carnival.
The girls competed in netball, soccer, volleyball and football and represented the college with incredible skill and sportsmanship.
Indeed. Next was the highly anticipated Intercol Carnival,
which saw us defeat Mercedes for the second straight year, 12 shields to 9 in a display of true Ignatian spirit.
We took home shields in open hockey, senior A and B debating, first and second 18 football, first, second and third 11 boys soccer, first 11 girls soccer, open B and C netball and open B basketball.
The support shown by the college community was outstanding and the atmosphere was incredible as we went back to back for the first time ever.
A deserved shout out must go to all our coaches who have put in the hours in 2019. Your efforts don't go unnoticed.
As well as this, a special mention to Mr. Panos and Mr. Button in the sports office, whose work allow us to participate weekly.
We love you guys, you do a great job. But sadly, that's all the time we have for.
Thanks for joining us. Now it's time to head over to Grace and Henny with the Arts Address.
Until next time, I'm Patrick.
And I'm Henry.
And we've been the Sports Report.
Thanks, Patrick and Henry. Good morning, St Ignatius. And welcome to the new Arts Address. I'm Henny.
And I'm Grace. We're very excited to be here at Speech Day 2019.
Definitely. So let's get into it.
It has been a very successful year for the arts at the college this year, where students have had many opportunities to showcase their skills, talents and hard work.
Over in the drama department, the Year 11 students created their own play about the issue of bullying, performing to the middle year students in semester 1. Art and design students across the college were able to learn and work with artist-in-residence Cedric Varco, exploring not only techniques and skills, but the importance of our land and all its life-giving elements. The amazing work of 25 students will be displayed at the Flynn Theatre for the Year 12 Art and Design exhibition, so make sure you clear your schedule from 4 until 6 p.m. on Friday the 8th of November to see all their hard work firsthand.
The music department had an exciting year, starting with the annual music camp and the cabaret night that this year had the theme Come Fly With Me. We also had our Festival of Arts concert where ensembles from both the junior and senior school combined to perform amazing pieces. We also had the opportunity to work with musician in residence Adam Page, who put a focus on improvisation.
The Year 12 drama students put on 2 exceptionally high quality productions, Mrs. Sheldon's class in The Book of Everything and Mrs. Douglas's class in Masquerade. Coming up in week 5, the Year 11 students will take to the stage to perform Amelia Bradshaw Turns 8. Throughout the year, students from Year 7 to 11 were able to develop theatrical understanding, confidence and performance skill through theatre arts. Recently, they were able to present the well-known and loved slapstick musical comedy, Bugsy Malone. The final theatre arts performance was truly one to remember, with the musical for 2020 being announced. We can't wait to see the magic unfold as the college takes on Wicked the Musical next year.
In week 1 of this term, we had our Arts Award night, where several students were recognised for their outstanding contribution to their selected activity. This was then followed by the Night at the Theatre concert, where many of our senior ensembles played for their final time together. The music year is not over yet, with the middle year's winter concert still to come later this term.
But sadly, that's all we have time for.
Thanks for joining us. Over to Juliet and Bede with Junior School News.
Until next time, I'm Henny.
And I'm Grace.
And remember, home is where the arts is.
Thank you, Henny and Grace.
Good morning and welcome to Junior School News. I'm Bede Hatchmar.
And I'm Juliet Missoula, and welcome to Speech Day 2019 from the Junior School.
2019 has been a massive year at the Junior School, so let's recap the amazing year that has been.
In week 9, term 1, the college fair took place at the Senior School. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there, but I heard it was amazing.
The fair was great. I'm sure everybody loved it. I know I did.
In week 11, all the Year 6s went to Portland, Victoria for a 4-day camp. My favourite part was the seal tour.
My favourite part was the caving. It was really fun.
In week 2, term 2, the Junior School worked with the artist-in-residence Adam Page on an original music piece.
Everybody was able to participate in making the music, and later on, Adam turned it into a full piece for the ensembles to play.
Later in the term, in week 4, the Year 5s left their 2-day camp in Victor Harbour.
I'm sure they had a lot of fun.
Term 3 started off with a music camp in Nunyara in week 1.
It was very fun to play music and hear the pieces coming together.
Week 3 started with an assembly to mark the launch of a new program called Friendology.
For those who don't know, Friendology is a program to help teach kids social and emotional skills to help keep healthy relationships.
In the middle of term 3 was Book Week, and with everyone dressing up and walking down the parades and seeing visiting authors.
It was definitely a lot of fun.
And that brings us to today, Speech Day 2019.
We hope you enjoy the day.
Looking ahead, and we have the Night at the Theatre performance in week 6.
And the year concludes on Friday of week 8.
With a Year 6 graduation liturgy that I'm looking forward to.
But sadly, that is all the time we have.
Thank you for joining us for this episode, and we'll see you next time.
Over to Sabina and Stephen with the Junior School Sports.
And St. Ignatius,
remember to always be yourself.
Thank you, Juliet and Bede.
Good morning and welcome to the Junior School Sports Report. I'm Sabina Strojek.
And I'm Stephen Dantalis.
Let's recap the last year of sport at the Junior School.
Term 1 kicked off with the Junior School Primary Sports Day and Junior Primary Sports Day. It was a very fun day for all students, and good job to Campion for taking home the win.
Term 1 also involved the SA Catholic School Swimming Carnival and the Sapsaza Swimming Carnival, which occur throughout the year, and I'm sure students that participate showed a good Ignatian spirit.
Term 2 started off with the Sapsaza Cross Country. I heard it was extremely cold that day. There was an independent school swimming carnival that also went really well. Congratulations to everyone who participated.
Term 3 saw the Year 4 and 5 House Challenge at lunchtime. Good job to Regis for winning for the Year 5s and Xavier for the Year 4s. A Catholic school's cross-country carnival also took place. Term 3 saw the Year 6 students versus teachers challenge on Mission Fate Day. These netball matches were all new this year and they were enjoyed, so hopefully they will be continued.
Earlier this term we had the summer and winter co-curricular photos, which was a busy day with students going in and out of their classrooms. Next week we have a pre-gathering for Swimming Carnival, where our houses chant as loud as they can to practice for the Swimming Carnival.
Unfortunately, that's all the time that we have.
Thank you for joining us for this Speech Day Sports episode. We'll see you next time.
And remember to always have a great Ignatian spirit. It's me, Sabina.
And me, Stephen.
We're out.
Thank you, Sabina and Stephen.
Well said, Ignatius. That brings us to the end of this week's special Speech Day episode.
Absolutely, but the long speeches and presentations are yet to come. So until next time.
I'm Irina.
And I'm Jeremy.
Good morning and good luck.